This isn't just a story about creative differences. It's about ego, disrespect, and a violent confrontation that landed one of hip-hop's biggest stars in jail. Get ready, because we're diving deep into the infamous beef between Tupac Shakur and the Hughes brothers. Picture this. It's 1993. Tupac Shakur is not just a rapper. He's a movie star. After critically acclaimed performances in Juice and Poetic Justice, everyone in Hollywood wanted a piece of Pac. He was charismatic, raw, and undeniably talented. On the other side of the industry, two young brothers, Allen and Albert Hughes, were making waves. They were hip-hop kids who had been broken into directing music videos, and their debut film, a gritty, unflinching look at inner city life, was about to drop. Menace to Society. The Hughes brothers were looking for a cast, and naturally, Tupac's name came up. He auditioned for the role of Sharif, the morally conscious, religious friend in the crew, a character that ultimately meets a tragic end. Now, depending on who you ask, the story varies slightly, but the core conflict is clear. Some say Tupac wasn't feeling the role of Sharif. He apparently wanted to play O-Dog, the more volatile and infamous character eventually played by Lorenz Tate. Others claim Tupac, already a star, wanted to rewrite parts of the script to fit his vision, or simply clashed with the Hughes brothers' meticulous approach. Whatever the exact reason, the Hughes brothers made a decision that would send shockwaves. They fired Tupac Shakur from Menace to Society. They felt he wasn't right for the role, or perhaps too demanding for their first major film. And for a man like Tupac, who valued loyalty and respect above all else, being dismissed like that was a profound insult. Fast forward a few weeks to September 1993. Tensions were simmering. Tupac was reportedly still furious about being cut from Menace to Society. On this particular day, both Tupac and Allen Hughes found themselves on the set of a music video in Los Angeles. Some reports say it was for Snoop Dogg's Gin and Juice. Tupac was there with his entourage, and Allen Hughes was also present. What happened next is a moment burned into hip-hop and Hollywood history. Tupac, along with several of his associates, confronted Allen Hughes. Words were exchanged, tempers flared, and the situation escalated quickly. Tupac reportedly lunged at Hughes, throwing punches, while the full extent of the beating is debated by witnesses. Allen Hughes sustained injuries, including a broken jaw and a concussion. It was a shocking incident. A critically acclaimed director assaulted on a set by a rising star and his crew. The line between artistic differences and outright violence had been crossed, and there was no turning back. Allen Hughes immediately filed a police report, leading to charges being pressed against Tupac Shakur. This wasn't just a street brawl that could have been brushed under the rug. This was a high-profile assault involving public figures. Tupac never wanted to back down, vehemently denied the extent of his involvement, often claiming self-defense or that Hughes attacked him first. However, the evidence against him was substantial. In February 1994, Tupac Shakur was convicted of assault and battery. The judge sentenced him to 15 days in county jail, 120 hours of community service, and ordered him to pay a fine. This was a pivotal moment. It was one of the early instances of Tupac's legal troubles leading to actual incarceration, an event that would unfortunately become a recurring theme in his short and tumultuous life. For the Hughes brothers, it was a harrowing experience that left them shaken but ultimately strengthened their resolve. Menace II Society went on to be a massive success, cementing their names in cinematic history, but the shadow of that assault lingered. This incident, while perhaps overshadowed by later, more tragic events, was crucial in shaping Tupac's public image. It solidified his reputation as a man who would not tolerate disrespect, someone who was quick to resort to violence when he felt wronged. It fed into the thug life persona that he would increasingly embrace, blurring the lines between the artist and the character he often embodied. For the Hughes brothers, it was a stark reminder of the volatile world they navigated. They went on to direct other acclaimed films like Dead Presidents and From Hell, but the incident with Tupac remains a significant, if dark, chapter in their careers. It's a testament to their resilience that they continue to thrive despite such a challenging early experience with a star. The fight between Tupac Shakur and the Hughes brothers serves as a powerful cautionary tale about the clash of egos, the pressures of fame, and the very real consequences of violence in an industry built on illusion. It's a reminder that even legends have their flaws, and sometimes those flaws manifest in very public, very painful ways. What do you think about this infamous incident? Was Tupac justified in his anger, or did he go too far? Share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this dive into hip-hop history, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more breakdowns, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.